Rebels, cosmic souls, how y'all feeling out there? Good? I hope so. And welcome. And if you don't know by now, I am fire because I stay bringing that heat. And yes, in that order, I am the cultural architect mogul behind Black Girl Fire and our initiative, Black Girl Fire's Cosmic Revolution. Now, you may be thinking, what exactly is Black Girl Fire's Cosmic Revolution? Well, it's basically is our mission of pioneering the world's first neurodivergent focused social media production company dedicated to providing economic and exposure opportunities for neurodivergent Black women within media, tech, and the art landscape, while providing them with the tools and resources to help them live a comfortable and successful life. And in general, we are all about amplifying the superpowers of being neurodivergent. But that isn't why we are here today. So, kangaroo, I don't know. Did you know that the Greek origin of the word kangaroo literally means I don't know? And that phrase reflects so much of what I observe in our community's relationship with America. Today, I want to talk about the trauma loop that Black Americans have been stuck in for generations to come. It's a loop that keeps us talking about the problems, but rarely leads to real transformative change. Let's start with something that happened recently. The California Black Caucus withdrew their reparation bills. And the aftermath, a lot of Black people were left feeling helpless, like yet another opportunity to heal the deep wounds of systematic racism had been taken away. That's just the latest chapter in a long history of silencing and erasing Black voices and progress. Another example comes from Chicago, my hometown where I currently reside. So basically, a Black woman is going viral for speaking out at a town hall meeting. She called out an organization that had the audacity to post flyers in her neighborhood saying that Black people hate immigrants. Another silencing tactic, using division as a way to suppress the real issue of how the influx of illegal immigrants is impacting our communities. These examples are part of a bigger problem. We keep talking about the issues, and while conversation is important, it can also become a trap I found myself in for years, talking about the obstacles instead of focusing on how to transform my creative practice into a scalable business. Now imagine this. If Black Wall Street could thrive before 1921 without the technology or legal protection we have today, what's stopping us now? Back then, Black entrepreneurs were creating wealth, building businesses, and owning land in a hostile environment. Today, we have laws that supposedly supposed to protect our rights. And and we have access to modern technology. Yet, too many of us are still stuck in survival mode, talking about the problems instead of building the future. Continually to focus solely on the issues keeps us trapped in a trauma loop. I know because I was stuck in that loop too. Talking about the problem without acting on solutions won't protect future generations from facing the same systematic barriers. It won't create wealth or opportunities for Black Americans if we don't pivot from discussing the trauma to implement solutions. We will continue to feel powerless while systems and policies remain unchanged. But here's the truth. I understand why we're stuck. The trauma is real. America has conditioned us to feel like talking is the only outlet to release the burden of what has been placed upon us. I've been there, feeling helpless and wondering how I could possibly make a difference. I know how overwhelming it can feel, and I honor those emotions. But I'm also here to tell you that we don't have to stay in that space. We can move beyond it. What helped me shift my mindset was learning to transform my creative practice into a scalable business. It gave me a new perspective, showing me that ownership is the key to creating systematic change. If it weren't for my mother, I wouldn't have had the tools to get on this path. I've spoken before about how in 2004, doctors told my mother I would be paralyzed from the neck down. Yet here I am today, walking, creating, and building a business, a testament to the healing power of a mother's love. I love my mommy. She's the best mommy in the whole wide world. My mother's determination saved my life. And just like that love healed me, Black entrepreneurship can heal our communities. Black ownership is the blueprint for institutional and systematic change in America. It's time for us to stop just talking about the problems and start building solutions. Black Wall Street thrived in the past, and with the tools we have today, we can create something even more powerful. So, how do we break the trauma loop? By taking action, by creating businesses, owning property, and investing in our communities. We have the tools, we have the blueprints, and we have each other. I'm inviting you to be a part of that change. Let's stop letting America dictate the terms of our progress and start building the institutions that will serve us. Together, we can create the future of our ancestors' dream and future generations to come. Yeah, that's all I have for you, beautiful souls, today. And I also want to remind you how you can join Black Girl Fire's Cosmic Revolution. So, in the description of this live stream, there's a link to purchase Dwa tea. Now, Dwa, DWAA, simply stands for being disabled with an attitude. Because not only am I black and a woman, I'm also disabled. I am a neurodivergent black woman living in America. I am a 20-year frontal lobe traumatic brain injury survivor. And through my mother's love and the healing powers of art and nature has literally saved my life. And throughout this healing journey, I learned to stop asking for permission, stop relying on other people's validation of my existence, and understanding that I deserve access to the full human experience, and no one can take that away from me. And yes, and that's Orta. So do I being disabled with an attitude. It's all about showing up, being bold, being our authentic self, and just being free to be. And you can join Black Girl Fire's Cosmic Revolution by purchasing your Dawati today, and the link in the description of this video. And see you on the other side, the cosmic side that is, and yes, in that Orta. And remember to be kind and gentle to yourself.